Our special guest today is a comedian tweeter of the highest order. His quirky mannerisms, his love for florid language and his hair have catapulted him to stardom from America to Australia. He was a finalist on NBC's Last Comic Standing and regularly features on comedy shows such as BBC's Nevermind the Buzzcocks. He's currently doing a tour of the UK with his Still Life stand-up show.
He regularly tweets his 15,000 followers with his Twitticisms. He's an inspiration to Russell Brand and the life president of the Guild of Paul Foot Connoisseurs, of which I'm a member. Behold!
Men, like real proper men, is that they will drink quite a lot of beer, and then when they're sufficiently drunk, they'll move on to other, nicer drinks. Typically, a man will say something like, "Right, I've had 12 pints, I've made my point." I am definitely a man. I'll now please have a Malibu and Coke.
He's the one and only Paul Foot!
All right!
Okay, so Paul, you're a bit of a Twitter legend.
He's a member of the Twitterati.
Well, even so, how do you use Twitter as a comedy tool?
Well, I just tell people all sorts of rubbish. Anything, really.
And they respond to it.
Yes, I tell them pithy little things I think of. Sometimes I tell them... Well, one time I thought, well, I don't want to just say really boring things. So then I thought, no, actually, let's say really boring things.
We had a
competition between me and all my followers. We would just say things like, oh, I thought of going to the toilet, but changed my mind. Thought I might send a tweet, but didn't. I don't know how to use Twitter. It was called the most inane tweets ever.
Okay, so
it's one of my most popular.
So you don't even really use it for comedic material, essentially?
Well, we all have a laugh, but
okay.
It's not comedic material, exactly. It's just like its own strange world. And like those hashtags. Yes, I like the hashtag things.
Okay.
Like when you just start something up, like say, oh, you've betrayed me, so-and-so, and then you just do a little hash thing that says, you've betrayed me, you callous fool, and things like that.
And you build up, essentially, this weird sequence of information.
Yes, which doesn't make sense to anyone who's not on Twitter. I love it.
Zing. And do you live for the retweet buzz?
What, when I get the retweets?
Yeah.
I don't really... Well, the thing is...
Do you even check?
I don't even check, no.
Okay.
I'm one of those people who's sort of... I'm simultaneously on the ball. I know, I've got my iPhone here with my Twitter, but simultaneously don't quite understand everything.
Okay.
So there's some things like, I don't know how to check the retweets. I've never checked that.
All right.
And things like the hashtags, that took me about a year to understand.
They're difficult to get a hold of, aren't they, really? Do you think, though, that people can make a name for themselves in comedy using social networks like Twitter, Facebook and YouTube?
Well, no.
In short.
Well, I mean, they could... No, not really. Yes, well, has anyone? Not really. I mean, really, everyone's got on it because they're on television and people watch them, and then more and more people join. We're yet to see someone launched to stardom by Twitter. We have had a few people on MySpace.
True.
Before MySpace collapsed.
And YouTube.
YouTube.
Some sensations there.
Yeah. Well, I was curious, do you ever, with 15,000 followers, of which Pip's granny actually is one, do you ever feel any sort of pressure to, like, not say anything that might get you in trouble, or do you just kind of roll with it?
I quite like that. In fact, it's nearly 17,000 followers now.
Okay.
It's gone up since you wrote that thing on your...
They're coming in thick and
on
fast.
your auto cue. But sometimes I just do a little tweet about something, and I'll look at the number and it will say, like it was 17,943, and it's just gone down to 17,942. I like that.
You do?
You like losing your followers?
Yeah, I like the fact that just one person just thought, no.
No more.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
I can't hack it anymore. Well, we actually saw you recently on a particular TV program, and you've also been described by a national newspaper as an exotic bird, and I thought, why not fuse the two together? So I actually created something for you.
Oh,
something a little bit special here.
It does depict your tie, actually, which I'm quite pleased about. But this is you as an animorph, essentially.
Oh, did you draw that?
Yeah, I did, actually.
It's beautiful.
A lot of blood, sweat and tears has gone into this.
And is it a gift?
It is,
It's
yes.
a gift
it's
that
for
we'd
you
like
to take
give
away.
to you.
And is it one of those television gifts that you have to give back at the end?
No, not at all.
No, this is for
it's
you.
from me to you, essentially.
That's
and I actually came up with a name. You are a rare Galapagos species that's just been discovered called
and it's called the Paul paw-footed booby dactyl.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, thank you. We still
I
don't
added
know
a bit
whether...
of glitter for a bit of feminine touch there for you.
That's nice. We still don't know whether it's a real gift.
Well, the thing
You
is...
didn't say all that. You would say that because we're on the television.
Oh, no.
As soon as it goes off, you will change.
No, I'm happy to bestow this new species into your custody, essentially, because I want you to take it away with you, because I'm not taking it home. It's been laminated.
That's
Take it.
very nice.
Paul, where are you next playing live?
At the Bloomsbury Theatre
Excellent.
in December, on the 16th of December. That's the next main one.
Could that feature in your next show?
Well, if I get it.
Well, that's
You've
the
got
thing
it.
then.
It's yours. It's yours.
That's
I don't
incentive
know.
right there.
It's
You
the
know,
Hub Challenge.
it's television, isn't it? I think I could brush past both of you in a corridor in 5 minutes' time after the broadcast. You would just ignore me haughtily.
Oh,
No.
you think?
Would you?
No, not at all. I'm
then
drawing you a picture. I spent
take-
hours on this. Look at all the colour
Look
and
at the
detail.
love.
No, it is a genuine It is a genuine present, I have to admit.
It's
Yeah.
a genuine
I have
present.
done that on television before, where they give you a gift and then
They've
as soon
taken
as
it away
it
from
goes
you.
off,
No, not the Hub.
they just say, "Oh, can you put that back in the props box, please?"
All right.
It's not
well,
a real
that's not a prop.
gift.
That's
No.
a
That is
genuine gift.
beautiful.
Genuine
It's
gift.
a picture of me
As
a
an
bird
anamorph.
on a. It's lovely. It's very nice.
Zane,
I
well,
shall treasure it forever.
I'm actually quite honoured that you say
In
that.
fact, I shall take a picture of it, then Twitter people.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much,
Oh,
Paul.
thank
It's
you,
actually
Paul.
been emotional. Thank you.
Very emotional.
Thank you, Pips.
If you enjoyed that as much as I did, then sign up to the Guild of Paw Foot Connoisseurs at paulfoot.tv.